Welcome back to the channel. Today we're breaking down the most comprehensive ranking you're going to find anywhere, the top 25 SEC players heading into the 2026 college baseball season. This isn't a list based on hype or recruiting rankings. Every statistic has been verified, every performance analyzed, and every projection grounded in concrete data from this past year's season and summer leagues. The SEC once again proved itself as the epicenter of college baseball talent in 2025, producing the national champion LSU Tigers and sending multiple teams to Omaha. But as we look ahead to 2026, the conference is reloading with an unprecedented collection of returning stars, high-impact transfers, and elite draft prospects who chose campus over signing bonuses. We'll start at number 25 and move all the way down to my best player in SEC baseball. Starting our countdown at number 25 is LSU's versatile infielder Stephen Milam. The 5'8" junior from Las Cruces, New Mexico may not have prototypical size, but his 2025 numbers speak volumes. A .295 batting average, 11 homers, 57 RBIs, and a almost .400 on-base percentage while starting all 68 games at shortstop for the eventual national champions. What makes Milam special is his late season performance. In LSU's 11 NCAA tournament games, he hit .385 with 5 doubles, 1 home run, and a team-high 13 RBI. His .979 fielding percentage, committing just 5 errors and 234 chances, earned him a spot on the College World Series All-Tournament team. Milam also delivered 2 walk-off home runs within 1 week, a game winner against South Carolina in the SEC tournament final, and another against Wofford in the NCAA regional opener just a couple years ago. His strikeout-to-walk ratio of 41-27 demonstrates advanced plate discipline for a sophomore, and his ability to perform in high-leverage situations makes him a crucial piece for LSU's title defense. Look for Milam to potentially shift to second base in 2026 or stick at shortstop, which could unlock even more offensive production as he focuses on driving the ball with his quick, compact swing. At number 24, we have Ole Miss senior Judd Utermark, a 6'5" power threat who led the Rebels in RBI, home runs, and total bases in 2025. Utermark's .294 batting average and .599 slugging percentage came across 64 games where he started 63 times, splitting time between third base, left field, and designated hitter. Utermark's 2025 postseason was historic. He hit 6 home runs in the Oxford Regional, tying an NCAA record for most home runs in a single regional, and finished the tournament 7 for 24 with 9 RBI and 8 runs scored. His power surge included a grand slam against Jackson State and a 2-homer game against Auburn where he drove in 7 runs. The Kennesaw, Georgia native improved his draft stock significantly, ranking as the 381 prospect in the 2025 MLB draft according to Baseball America. His 6'5", 250-pound frame generates plus raw power, and his ability to play multiple positions gives Ole Miss flexibility. With a 17.3 strikeout rate and a 12.3 walk rate, Utermark's approach is maturing. In 2026, he'll be the anchor of the Rebels lineup that returns significant firepower. Next up at number 23 is LSU sophomore right-hander William Schmidt, the 6'4" Louisiana native who spurned first-round MLB draft money to play for his hometown Tigers. Schmidt's 2025 numbers don't jump off the page. A 7-0 record certainly does, but the .473 ERA with 41 strikeouts and 32.1 innings across 17 appearances aren't as high as some of the other guys on this list. But he also did something a lot of the other guys on this list didn't do, which was sit behind Cade Anderson, the best pitcher in college baseball, and Anthony Ianson, another top-level draft talent. Schmidt's freshman usage was carefully managed. He made just 6 starts while adjusting to SEC competition, but in summer ball he had a .205 ERA for the Brewster Whitecaps of the Cape Cod League, where he struck out 20 in 13 innings with a 20-1 strikeout-to-walk ratio. Shows the stuff is elite, and the command is too. In 2026, expect Schmidt to move into LSU's weekend rotation, where his power arsenal and advanced pitchability could make him a Friday night starter and a top 15 draft prospect. Arkansas junior Gabe Gackle checks in at number 22. The 6' right-hander from Aptos, California, made 19 appearances with 9 starts in 2025, posting a .442 ERA and 92 strikeouts in 71 innings. But his underlying metrics tell a more impressive story. Gackle limited opposing hitters to a .235 batting average and posted a 30.7 strikeout rate against a 10.3 walk rate. In SEC play, he went 3-2 with a .484 ERA and 46 strikeouts in 35 innings against some of the best competition in college baseball. His best weapon is his fastball that sits 92 to 95 with elite spin rates paired with a sharp slider that generates whiffs at a 43% clip. What makes Yakel intriguing is his development arc. He underwent Tommy John surgery in high school, which caused him to drop in the draft rankings, but his arm speed and stuff are undeniable. This summer ball with the Bourne Braves, he posted a 2.32 ERA with 7 saves, holding opponents to a 167 batting average. With Arkansas losing some veteran arms, Yakel is poised to anchor the Razorbacks rotation in 2026 and establish himself as a day 2 draft prospect. Coming in at number 21 is Auburn sophomore second baseman Chris Rembert, who exploded onto the SEC scene in 2025 with a .344 batting average, .467 on base percentage, 14 doubles, 10 home runs, and 46 RBI. The freshman All-American was named first-team freshman All-America by Baseball America, D1 Baseball, and the NCBWA, plus second-team All-SEC as just a freshman. His 2025 season was remarkable for its consistency. He reached base safely in 54 of 56 games, extremely impressive, including a 27-game on-base streak to start his career and a separate 24-game streak later in the season. His 51 runs led the team, and his 46 RBI ranked second behind Ike Irish, who ended up going in the first round. Rembert's strikeout rate of just 12.4% combined with a 14.6 walk rate demonstrates exceptional plate discipline for a freshman. The Marietta, Georgia native has one of the quickest swings in college baseball, with a compact, direct path to the ball that allows him to handle velocity and adjust to off-speed pitches. Defensively, his average speed is offset by quick instincts and a solid arm strength. As the anchor of Auburn's talented sophomore core, Rembert will be the table setter for a Tigers team with legitimate College World Series aspirations in 2026. Moving into our top 20, we have Georgia right-hander Joey Volchko. The 6'3 junior transferred from Stanford after posting a 6.01 ERA in 15 starts for the Cardinal in 2025, but his talent far exceeds what those numbers suggest. Volchko was a preseason All-American by Baseball America and Perfect Game heading into 2025. Ranked as a top 40 starting pitcher by D1 Baseball, his career numbers include 109 strikeouts in 113 innings, and his stuff is undeniable. A fastball that's touched 100 with riding life and a sharp slider in the mid to upper 80s, and a developing changeup. The Cape Coral, Florida native's 2025 season was hampered by command issues. He walked 38 batters in 67 innings, but his 23.7 strikeout rate shows the swing and miss ability is there. In his best start against Texas A&M, he struck out 8 in 6 innings, allowing just 2 runs. With a fresh start at Georgia and a full offseason under Wes Johnson to refine his mechanics, Volchko has the stuff to be a Friday night ace in the SEC and a top 50 draft prospect. The Bulldogs are betting on his pedigree and power arsenal to anchor their rotation in 2026. Number 19 is Arkansas catcher Ryder Helfrich, a 6'2 junior who handled one of the SEC's most talented pitching staffs while contributing offensively in 2025. Helfrich's .284 batting average, 12 home runs, and 48 RBI don't tell the full story of his value. Behind the plate, Helfrich threw out 38% of base stealers, 4th best in the SEC, and posted a .992 fielding percentage with just 4 errors in 52 games. His ability to manage Arkansas's power arms, including Yakel and veteran relievers, made him an invaluable asset. Offensively, Helfrich's 15.2 strikeout rate and 11.8 walk rate show a mature approach, and his .498 slugging percentage indicates above-average power for a catcher. The Frisco, Texas native improved dramatically in summer ball with the Falmouth Commodores of the Cape Cod League, hitting .312 with 4 home runs and a .912 OPS. His defensive reputation is sterling. He's considered one of the best defensive catchers in college baseball, with quick feet, soft hands, and a plus arm. In 2026, Helfrich will be the backbone of an Arkansas team that returns significant talent and has legitimate Omaha aspirations. His combination of defensive excellence and emerging offensive production makes him a potential day 2 draft pick. At number 18 is Florida freshman right-hander Aiden King. He represents one of the SEC's most promising young arms. The 6'2 Jacksonville native didn't arrive in Gainesville with the fanfare of some recruits, but he quickly worked his way into the weekend rotation after an injury to tall left-hander Pierce Coppola. King's 2025 numbers are eye-popping: 7-2 record, 2.58 ERA, 95 strikeouts in 87 innings, and a program-leading ERA among starters. His best performance came against Texas, where he pitched 7 scoreless innings on 110 pitches with 9 strikeouts. King's fastball sits 92 to 94 with late life, and his slider has developed into a plus pitch with sharp 2-plane break. What separates King is his pitchability. He posted a 4.15 K to walk ratio, walking just 23 batters while striking out nearly a batter per inning. His 2.58 ERA ranked among the best for SEC freshmen, and he was named to Baseball America's 2027 MLB Draft Top 10 watch list. With Brendan Lawson providing run support and Florida's recruiting class adding depth, King will be the Gators' Friday night starter in 2026 and a potential top 20 draft prospect. His combination of stuff, command, and competitive makeup are rare for a sophomore. Coming in at number 17 is Georgia's sophomore third baseman Trey Phelps, a 6'2" power hitter who followed up a spectacular freshman campaign with a solid sophomore season. Phelps' 2025 numbers, .318 batting average, 10 home runs, 44 RBIs, don't match his 2024 freshman explosion, .353, 12 homers, 40 RBIs in 42 games, but his overall profile remains impressive. His career slash line of .332, .422, .608 with 22 homers and 84 RBIs in 92 games demonstrates consistent power production. His 2025 season included a .409 on-base percentage and a .547 slugging percentage with 14 doubles and a 10% walk rate. The Kennesaw, Georgia native calling card is plus raw power generated by thunderous bat speed and torque in his swing. Defensively, Phelps is limited to third base or a corner outfield spot. He's a fringy runner and average arm strength, but his offensive potential is undeniable. He feasts on fastballs and has shown the ability to drive the ball to all fields. In summer ball with the Brewster Whitecaps, Phelps hit .289 with 3 home runs and an .876 OPS. In 2026, he'll be the anchor of a Georgia lineup that returns significant talent and adds Joey Volchko to the rotation. Phelps has the power to hit 20-plus home runs and establish himself as one of the top 50 draft prospects. Coming in at number 16 is Texas sophomore catcher Carson Tinney. He transferred from Notre Dame after a breakout 2025 season where he hit .348 with 17 home runs and 53 RBI. The 6'3" right-hander from Southlake, Texas, paced the Irish in average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage, ranking second among all ACC players in OPS. Tinney's 2025 season included 13 doubles, 55 hits, and 52 runs scored in 48 games. His 17 homers tied for the team lead, and his .348 average was the highest for a Notre Dame catcher since 2010. Tinney's strikeout rate of 18.2 combined with a 12.8 walk rate shows an advanced approach that could still use just a little bit of work. And his .989 fielding percentage behind the plate demonstrates defensive reliability at an elite level. What makes Tinney's transfer to Texas so significant is his power from the catcher position. He hit .312 with 4 home runs in summer ball with the Brewster Whitecaps, and his 6'3", 220-pound frame suggests more power is coming. With Texas losing some veteran bats, Tinney will be the anchor of the Longhorns lineup and a potential Day 2 draft prospect. His ability to handle a power pitching staff while providing middle-of-the-order production makes him one of the SEC's most valuable additions. Now breaking into our top 15 with another addition, we have LSU junior third baseman Trent Carraway, the Oregon State transfer who was named the most outstanding player of the 2025 Corvallis Regional. His .267 batting average with 12 home runs and 47 RBI only scratched the surface of his value. His 2025 postseason was legendary. He had 6 home runs in the NCAA tournament, the most in Oregon State history. His 67 hits included 15 doubles, and he posted a .336 on-base percentage while playing solid defense at third base. The Dana Point, California native's 2-year career at Oregon State produced a .281 average with 20 doubles, 14 homers, 57 RBI, and 67 runs. What makes Carraway's transfer to LSU so intriguing is his power profile in a more hitter-friendly ballpark. His 6'2", 203-pound frame generates plus raw power, and his ability to perform in clutch situations. He hit .320 in conference play, makes him an ideal fit for LSU's lineup. In 2026, Carraway will be the veteran presence in a Tigers lineup that features Stephen Milam and a lot of other big bats. His experience in high-leverage postseason games and proven power make him a potential Day 2 draft prospect. Coming in at number 14 is Tennessee right-hander Tegan Kuhns. He's the SEC's breakout pitching candidate for 2026. As a freshman, he made 15 appearances with 10 starts, posting a 5.4 ERA with 40 strikeouts in 36 innings. The numbers are solid, but the context matters. He did this as a true freshman in the SEC's toughest lineup gauntlet. Kuhns' best SEC start came against Auburn, where he struck out 6 in 4.2 innings with just 2 runs allowed. Then he went to the Cape Cod League and dominated. 1.35 ERA with a 20-1 strikeout to walk ratio in 13 innings. That's the kind of summer that gets scouts' attention and is why he's a now top 50 draft prospect for the 2026 MLB draft. His stuff is electric, 6'3" with a fastball that touches 97 and a high-spin curveball approaching 3,000 RPMs and sharp two-plane break. He also shows a sweeping slider and developing changeup that give him legitimate four pitches. In 2026, he moves from an interesting freshman to potential Friday night starter for a Tennessee team with Omaha aspirations. If he tightens his command, 16 walks in 36.2 innings as a freshman, he has stuff to rack up double-digit strikeouts and pitch his way into the first round. We continue on at number 13 with Texas sophomore Adrian Rodriguez, who delivered one of the most impressive freshman campaigns in program history. The 6'2" switch hitter hit .313 with 7 home runs, 23 RBI, and 15 stolen bases while starting all 49 games as a designated hitter. Rodriguez's .410 on-base percentage and a .516 slugging percentage demonstrate a mature approach beyond his years. His strikeout rate of 12.3 combined with a 12.3 walk rate shows exceptional plate discipline for a freshman. Rodriguez's 57 hits included 14 doubles, and he scored 35 runs while driving in 23. His best performance came against Oklahoma State, where he went 4 for 4 with 2 RBI. What makes Rodriguez special is his switch-hitting ability and his positional versatility. He can play catcher, first base, or designated hitter, giving Texas' lineup flexibility, especially when they picked up Carson Tinney. In summer ball, he continued to impress, hitting .289 with 3 home runs and an .876 OPS. He was named a freshman All-American First Team and made the Las Vegas College Baseball Classic All-Tournament team. In 2026, he'll be the anchor of a Texas lineup that returns significant talent and adds Carson Tinney behind the plate. His combination of contact ability and power and speed makes him a potential top 10 draft prospect. Number 12 is Texas A&M junior Gavin Grahovic, the ultimate wildcard for 2026. He missed nearly all of 2025 after undergoing left shoulder surgery, but his 2024 freshman season was one of the best in SEC history. .298 batting average, 23 home runs, 66 RBIs, and 83 runs scored, and SEC Freshman of the Year honors. He set the Texas A&M freshman home run record and posted his .596 slugging percentage. His power is elite, plus raw power generated by explosive hip rotation and bat speed. He hit the first ever leadoff home run in a College World Series final game and recorded 5 leadoff homers total during the 2024 season. The shoulder injury that sidelined him in 2025 is the great unknown. He played just 6 games, hitting .227 with 2 home runs before getting shut down, so we can't read too much into that. However, reports from fall practice indicate he's back to full strength, with coaches taking a cautious approach to his workload. He sought treatment from renowned surgeon Neil Atrache and has been cleared for full baseball activities. If he returns to 2024 form, he's a top 10 draft prospect with the best power in college baseball. He'll be the centerpiece of the Texas A&M lineup that features Caden Sorrell and Chris Akopian. His health is the single biggest variable in the SEC title race, but the early returns suggest that the Aggies will have their superstar back at full strength. Number 11 is LSU sophomore right-hander Kason Evans, who delivered one of the best freshman pitching seasons in program history. The 6'2" Houston native went 5-1 with a 2.05 ERA, 71 strikeouts and 7 saves in 52 innings across 19 appearances. His 2025 season was remarkable for its versatility. He made 3 starts, including a 6-inning gem against Tennessee where he allowed 2 runs with 6 strikeouts. In relief, he was nearly unhittable. His 2.05 ERA ranked among the SEC's best, and his .228 opponent batting average demonstrated dominance. His best performance came in the NCAA tournament where he struck out 12 in 6 innings against Little Rock, allowing just 1 earned run. What makes Evans special is his power arsenal. His fastball touches 96 with riding life, and his curveball spins in the 3,000 range with sharp two-plane break. He also features a split changeup with diving action and a slider with sweep. He was named a third-team All-American and a freshman first-team All-American. In 2026, he'll compete for LSU's Friday night starter role alongside William Schmidt. His ability to dominate in any situation makes him a potential first-round draft pick. Now entering our top 10, we start with Tennessee transfer Henry Ford from Virginia. He brings a proven power bat to the Volunteers. He had .362 with 11 home runs and 46 RBIs in 2025, earning a spot as the number 69 overall prospect on Baseball America's final 2025 draft board. Ford's 2-year career at Virginia produced a .348 batting average, which is extremely elite, with 28 home runs and over 100 RBIs, hits, and runs. His 2025 season included a .420 on-base percentage and a .575 slugging percentage. with 21 extra base hits in just 50 games. Ford's physical presence, 6'5", 220, generates plus power to the pull side, and his ability to play right field, left field, or first base gives the new Tennessee lineup some flexibility. What makes his transfer so significant is his experience in high-pressure situations. He started 111 games at Virginia and played center field in the Cape Cod League, showing enough athleticism to handle outfield corners. Ford's strikeout rate of 13% combined with a 9.1% walk rate demonstrates an approach that should translate to SEC competition. In 2026, he'll be a middle-of-the-order bat that Tennessee needs and provide protection for their younger hitters. Number 9 is Texas sophomore left-hander Dylan Volantis, who delivered the most dominant freshman pitching season in SEC history. The 6'6" Torrance, California native posted a 1.94 ERA with 74 strikeouts, 12 saves, and a 185 opponent batting average in 51 innings. His 2025 season broke records. His 11 saves in SEC play set a conference freshman record, previously held by Ole Miss's Stephen Head since 2003. He led all SEC pitchers with a 1.66 ERA and tied for 6th nationally in saves. His conference play, he allowed just 5 runs over 28 innings, a 1.59 ERA that demonstrated dominance against the nation's best competition. What makes him special is a combination of size, stuff, and command. His fastball sits 92 to 94 from the left side with riding life, and his slider is a plus pitch with sharp break. He posted a 6.17 strikeout to walk ratio, walking just 12 batters while striking out 74. He was named a perfect game freshman All-American and will be the anchor of Texas's bullpen in 2026. His ability to dominate in high-leverage situations and his projectable frame make him a potential first-round draft pick. Coming in at number 8 is Texas A&M junior Caden Sorrell. He's one of the SEC's most dangerous power hitters when he's healthy. The 6'3" left-hander had his 2025 season limited just 26 games due to hand and hamstring injuries, but he still managed to hit .337 with 12 home runs and 32 RBIs in that limited sample. His freshman campaign really showed his potential, as he had a .275 batting average with 11 home runs and 43 RBIs. His career slash line of .296, .390, .635 with 23 home runs in just 85 games demonstrates elite power production. The key stat is his 2025 performance when healthy. His .789 slugging percentage and a 1.219 OPS would have led the SEC if he qualified. What makes him so special is his power-speed combination. He's an above-average runner who can handle center field but has the arm strength for right field. His swing generates natural lift and adds backspin, producing exit velocities that rank among college baseball's elite. In summer ball with the Bourne Braves, he continued to show his potential. In 2026, a healthy Sorrell gives Texas A&M a middle-of-the-order bat that can change games in one swing. His ability to play all 3 outfield spots and serve as designated hitter gives Coach Michael Early lineup flexibility. If he stays healthy for a full season, he could hit 25-plus home runs and establish himself as one of the best first-round picks. At number 7, Kentucky shortstop Tyler Bell justified his decision to skip the MLB draft with a spectacular freshman campaign. .296 batting average, 10 home runs, 46 RBIs on 11 stolen bases in 56 starts. He reached base 54 of 56 games and led the team with 17 doubles and hit an impressive .318 in SEC play as just a freshman, the only Wildcat over 300 in conference. His signature moment, a 4-for-4 performance with a homer and 4 RBIs in a series-clinching win at Texas A&M. Defensively, he posted a .972 fielding percentage with just 6 errors and 214 chances. His elite plate discipline showed in his 35 walks versus 59 strikeouts, and he became the first Kentucky player selected for the U.S. Baseball's collegiate national team since 2018. Ranked as the number 13 draft prospect nationally, Bell gives Kentucky a legitimate star in the middle of their infield. Coming in at number 6 is Texas A&M's prize transfer Chris Hacopian, the number 4 portal addition and preseason number 16 MLB prospect. The Maryland transfer hit .375 with 14 home runs, 61 RBIs, and an insane .502 on-base percentage in 2025. What separates Hacopian is his historic plate discipline. 40 walks against just 19 strikeouts, a 2-to-1 walk-to-strikeout ratio that ranks among college baseball's elite. His career .347 average with 29 home runs earned him 2 All-Big Ten selections and a spot on the ABCA All-East Region First Team. The 6'1" shortstop third baseman gives the Aggies an immediate middle-of-the-order bat and veteran leadership for a lineup desperately needs stability after a disappointing season last year in 2025. His summer performance with the Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox in the Cape Cod League, 247, 393, 493, confirms his ability to hit with wood against elite competition, and that's why he's one of the biggest draft prospects for next year. Coming in at number 5 is Florida's Brennan Lawson. He's already the number 1 prospect for the 2027 MLB draft after a freshman season that rewrote the Gators' record books. He hit .317 with 10 home runs and 61 RBIs, becoming the first Gator since 2019 to hit 3 Grand Slams in a season. His signature performance was a 5-for-5 game with 3 RBIs in the NCAA tournament against Fairfield. Lawson's versatility starting at first, second, third, and DH, combined with his 12.3% walk rate and advanced approach, earned him first-team freshman All-American honors across every major outlet. In summer ball, he dominated the Cape Cod League, batting .333 with a .519 slugging percentage, confirming his status as an elite prospect. The 6'3" left-hander's .939 OPS ranked among the SEC's best freshmen, and his ability to play anywhere in the infield gives Florida lineup flexibility that only few teams can match. I can imagine that he's going to be one of the top picks, if not the top pick, in this upcoming 2027 MLB draft. Next up is number 4, Mississippi State's Ace Reese, the SEC Newcomer of the Year and the conference's most dangerous power hitter. The Houston transfer hit .352 with 21 home runs, 66 RBIs, and a .718 slugging percentage in 2025. His 22-game hitting streak was the longest in the SEC. His 21 homers ranked 8th in Mississippi State history. Reese's signature week came in mid-May when he went 8 for 12 with 4 home runs and 3 doubles, earning SEC Player of the Week honors. The 6'4" left-hander's 1.140 OPS placed him among the nation's elite, and his ability to perform in clutch situations. He hit .345 with runners in scoring position. That's the type of thing that wins games, and what makes him an anchor of the Mississippi State lineup with legitimate Omaha aspirations. Reese's transfer from Houston, where he hit .278 as a freshman, shows his dramatic development and makes him a potential top 15 draft prospect and one of the most important players on Brian O'Connor's team this year. At number 3 is Florida ace and one of the top draft prospects for this year, Liam Peterson. He's the SEC's most dominant Friday night starter. The 6'5" right-hander went 8-4 with a 4.28 ERA and 96 strikeouts in just 69 innings. 12.5 K per 9, top 5 in the conference. Peterson's signature performance, 13 strikeouts against Arkansas in just 6 innings, the most by a Gator since Brady Singer, who's been one of the most elite draft prospects they've ever sent out. His fastball touches the upper 90s with riding life, and his breaking ball has the depth to miss bats in any count. After a 6.43 ERA as a freshman, Peterson's dramatic improvement shows the development curve scouts love. He reached double-digit strikeouts 3 times in 2025 and led Florida in wins, starts, and strikeouts. In 2026, he's a legitimate first-round draft prospect who gives Florida a frontline arm that can match any SEC opponent on Friday nights. That's going to be a big piece for them, and they're going to see him go away very high in this year's draft. Next up is number 2, Derek Curiel of LSU, the most polished pure hitter in college baseball. And he's only a sophomore. As a freshman, he hit .345 with 20 doubles, 7 home runs, 55 RBIs, and 67 runs scored while starting all 68 games for the national champions. Curiel's approach is elite, 52 walks against 52 strikeouts, showing the plate discipline of a veteran. His postseason performance was absurd, .571 in the Super Regional sweep of West Virginia, including multiple multi-hit games that set the tone for LSU's Omaha run. Named D1 Baseball's National Freshman of the Year and a first-team freshman All-American across every outlet. He's already a top 10 draft prospect with the safest bat in the 2026 class. His ability to cover the entire plate and refuse to chase makes him the table setter for LSU's title defense this year, as he will be one of the best players in college baseball, leading the returning national champions. And finally, at number 1 is Alabama's Justin LeBron. He's a total package, premium production at a premium position. As a sophomore, he hit .316 with 18 home runs, 72 RBIs, 60 runs scored, and 17 stolen bases in just 18 attempts. while playing elite defense at shortstop. His 72 RBIs were the most ever by an Alabama shortstop and the second most in the SEC. LeBron's signature stretch came in May when he hit .538 over 4 games, earning SEC Player of the Week and the Brooks Wallace Award for Shortstop of the Week honors. Defensively, he posted a .963 fielding percentage while handling the heaviest workload in the conference. A Golden Spikes Award semifinalist and consensus top 2 draft prospect, LeBron affects the game in more ways than any player in the SEC, making him the clear choice for number 1. And there you have it. LeBron's going to be our number 1 guy because he's a number 1 draft prospect level player right behind Rock Chalowski. So that's the list, the 25 players who will define SEC baseball in 2026. From emerging stars like William Schmidt and Tyler Bell to proven commodities like Liam Peterson and Derek Curiel, all the way up to superstar tier of Ace Reese and Justin LeBron. This conference is absolutely loaded again. The margin between players in the top 10 is razor thin, and by June, someone we slotted at 15 or 16 will have forced their way into the National Player of the Year conversation. That's the beauty of SEC baseball. The talent runs deep and the development is relentless. Let me know who you think we missed in the comments down below, and we're just going to keep releasing videos previewing this big 2026 college baseball season.